What's up, everybody? Tindo here, and I'm home. And it is great to be home. It's great to be in the game room. We've got a pretty wide-ranging episode today because I've got a lot to do. I need to put all the games away that I brought home. I brought home a bunch of nonsense. And then I also need to make more sense of these shelves behind me because they're all just kind of getting piled up and they don't look so great. And I'd really like for them to look better. What else do I have to do? I just got a lot of rearranging here in the game room that I need to do. I've mentioned this before, but this side of the room is the game room, and this side of the room is actually a workshop, and the workshop is also just piled up right now. So before I get back into my daily habits of making videos here in the game room, etc., I really need to make this place make some more sense because it's going to drive me nuts if I jump into a new month's worth of game hunting videos and vlogs, and this place is still a wreck. So let's do that today. Let's try to make some more sense of this game room. I really have a shelf problem that I need to fix. These bookcases don't have enough shelves, so I'm going to make some, and if I fail at that, I'm going to go buy some. Let's get to it. There's a lot to do today. Stick around. So what all do we have to do today? I don't even know where to start. First of all, there's this giant pink suitcase full of video games that all need to be put onto my spreadsheet that I keep track of my collection with. And then here's a big stack of games from before I left that I haven't even shot an episode for, so spoiler alert, but we got to shoot an episode for that. And then all that stuff needs to get put away and filed as well. And then while I was gone, I really took this week away to spend some time alone. A bit of it. I didn't spend a lot of it alone. I spent most of it with Patrick's family, but anytime I could, I went and got out my notebook and wrote some stuff down, tried to get my head straight. I always find it's good to do that while traveling. And while I'm in a different area and I'm away from all this, it's kind of easier to think about this stuff. So I sat around thinking about what could I do with this room to make it better? What could I do with this whole studio setup to make it better, to make it easier to make these videos, to make it easier to make the videos I want? And I've come up with some stuff. We're gonna clean the house today. We're gonna rearrange stuff because, of course, you're looking at the game room. We're gonna work a lot on that today. But also, this area back here is my workshop. You see all these tools? This whole thing used to be a workshop, and I used to do way more building and making and crafting than I did video games. And now it's about half and half. But I've not been doing so much of this on the channel. But I definitely want to because we have so many resources. We have so many tools. We have so many friends with expertise in various forms of making and tool usage. It would be a huge waste not to use this. But currently, if you look at it, it's all just a big mess, and there's just stuff over here. I mean, look at this. It's just stuff right now. It was a little bit clean before I left, but Hannah went through the house and kind of piled some stuff up that she thought maybe we need to get rid of or go put in storage. And yeah, Hannah's been working hard while we're gone. So we're going to try today to not only make the game room make sense, but we're also going to make all that nonsense back there make sense as well. And we're going to put a bunch of video games away, and this video will kind of count as the recap of the trip that we took, because we'll talk a lot about the individual games and stuff that I bought on the trip, and maybe talk about some of the better stuff that we got. And then, I don't know if this will happen in today's video, but a lot of these shelves need more shelves. A lot of these bookcases, rather. I call them both shelves. The whole thing is a shelf. And then the shelf that goes in the bookcase is a shelf. I never remember to differentiate them. But these bookcases do need more shelves, and I might just go buy a big piece of lumber and get to cutting. That'll be real easy to do once this workshop is back up and going. But today, that's the goal. We're going to have to make some hard choices about stuff to throw away or stuff to not keep here in the game room workshop. Take it to the storage unit. Wish me luck. I've got some hard decisions to make for real. Maybe I should start organizing them. I don't know. That'll make them easier to put in the spreadsheet. GameCube, Wii, PlayStation 2. Wii Fit does not need to go in the spreadsheet. Just needs to go on the Wii Fit shelf. Here's the second calculator from this trip. But hang on. Sit tight. I couldn't even find all of them. Here's the ones that I have set aside in a certain spot. These are all Texas Instruments calculators, and they're all worth a few bucks each. So I need to get these listed on eBay, get them sold, make a few dollars back for all this money I've spent on these last couple trips. I've been lazy about this. I need motivation. I need more motivation. You know what's motivating me right now? It's kind of a weird thing to say, but I come back from a trip on the road and I always think, this might be it. This might be the last real trip I get to take for a long time, or it may never happen again. And I get kind of scared that a month from now I won't have the money to take off for Christmas. And I won't have the money to go do whatever I want to when the summer comes to go shoot the next film that I wrote. That's when I get the most motivated. For me, the fear of not being able to do what I want to do makes me want to get to work. So let's do that. Let's get to work. Let's make that the theme of today's video. Get to work. And isn't it nice when work is to put away your brand new inbox Guitar Hero guitar? I need to put that up there. We'll do that in a bit. Let's get the rest of these games organized. PlayStation 2, Xbox 360. Boom! Very happy about that. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1. Is anybody else surprised that these games all made it back intact while being packed away in a bag checked in at the airport? They all did really well. Nothing's really broken. PlayStation 2, Timber, and then PlayStation 1, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 1, yes, thank you, PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, Dreamcast, Dreamcast. Boom. Alright, that appears to be all the video games. Got one Disney Skylander, a couple Wiimotes, a couple other controllers, a wireless headset. That was a fun find. And then a few things for the PSP. Actually, a couple, yeah. This was a double, I already had it, but Starship Troopers, Borat, those were movies, and the other two are games. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and Ridge Racer. And then, the next smallest pile, 4 Sega Game Gear games, Sega Rally, WWF Attitude, Sega Bass Fishing, South Park. Boom! Hold on, I found more games. GameCube, 360, GameCube, DVD, PS3, empty case. So PS3, we got 4 games. Nothing crazy, nothing I'm super excited about, but these were all $1 games. I'll just kind of go through each of these piles and talk about what I got that was the most exciting. I have this for GameCube, so I doubt I'll play it on Xbox. I kind of prefer to play on the GameCube. And then the only thing on here I was really excited about, Time Splitters 2. I'll probably give that a play this week because I have vague memories of it, but I didn't really play it a ton. The Wii was pretty much all filler. I mean, seriously, it's all goofy stuff. There's probably nothing in here I'll play. Kawasaki snowmobile game. I mean, Dora, Cooking Mama, The Price is Right, poker. It's all American Idol. It's all nonsense. But it's all stuff I didn't have, and I want that complete collection, so that's alright. PlayStation 2 network adapter, just for lulz. The GameCube pile, though, that's something to talk about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 GameCube games. That's pretty awesome. The best thing in here is probably... There's nothing crazy. Wolverine, Fantastic Four, and then really it's just sports and Disney and a couple different hockey games. And this I didn't have the Players of Choice edition, so I got it. But I'm happy to get those because I really want to get that complete GameCube collection. What else do we have? 360 games, Half-Life, Just in Time, Dead Island, TNA Impact, Soccer, a couple different demo discs. That's probably one of the things I'm most excited about from this trip. Did we talk about the PlayStation 1 games? All-Star Racing, Tomb Raider, Casper, Winner's Circle, Mary-Kate and Ashley, and then half of Final Fantasy 9. I'm probably as excited about some of those PlayStation 1 games as I am these Dreamcast games. The only Super Nintendo game, another wrestling game. It's a good week for wrestling. I think that just leaves this PlayStation 2 stack, which I'm not going to pick up and bring over to you. There's some games in here I'm excited about. There's a whole, most of this is sports stuff. I already showed you Ghostbusters. I was really excited about that. Poker. Hello. Max Payne. Workout. Yeah, I'm probably the most excited about these. It is a special edition of Space Channel 5. Very nice. Ghostbusters, a video game which I only had for PSP, so got it for PS2 now. I'm not sure if those two games are the exact same or one's boiled down. I don't know, but I've got them. I'll have to find out. Superman, Shadow of Apocalypse. This is definitely going to get played this week. I don't have any Superman games, really. Or not many of them, so that'll probably be fun. But that's it. That's everything I got while I was on the road. Figured we'd go ahead and get that out of the way. I'm happy about the trip. I'm happy about the stuff we brought home. I'm still not really sure whether or not this pile of stuff is better than the last trips. I'm just going to have to leave that up in the air. I don't know. It feels about the same. It feels like a good number of games. Lots of stuff for the collection. A handful of things that are playable. A handful of things that I actually really like to collect, like demo discs. This is a good haul. Now, let's start putting all this stuff away, and then let's get to rearranging some stuff in the game room and around the house. You know, we've been talking about motivation, and I've got so much to say about it because, of course, I've been motivated for months now to bring in more and more video games and to get closer and closer to complete collections and really use that as a vehicle through which to grow this channel. Well, it just adds more problems when you're as motivated as I can be at times, because now look at this. Look at these Xbox games. Vertical stacked, horizontal stacked, every which way. It's getting where my games are just piled on shelves and I'm having a hard time trying to keep them organized. And so I'm feeling really motivated right now in a lot of ways. I'm motivated to get these organized, but then I hit a roadblock because I have way too many shelves, which only motivates me more to grow this channel faster so we can afford to get a separate space away from my home to put all of our YouTube and video game stuff in, which is what I really need now because we're out of space. I've got about 100 games here that need to go on the shelf, and at this point there's no way to get them on there without just doubling them up. So we're gonna do that today, but my point is I'm feeling really motivated. Let's grow this channel. Let's make this a big thing so I can get a YouTube space and then have hundreds of these shelves, and every singular shelf on each one of these bookcases just have one row of video games. That's all I need in my life. More room for more bookcases. Memory card collection, where does that go? I don't know. Just put it on a shelf. I've so far just been keeping all the greatest hits stuff on one shelf. But actually, hold on. Hey, that's not actually perfect. Look. There's two more on that one. That means I just hit 50 greatest hits PlayStation 2 games. Because these bookcases fit 50 games horizontally. So, good to know, I guess. Also, something that's really important to understand right now, I've kind of got myself in a pickle. Because I personally am of the preference where I like to have my video games clean looking and not a lot of stickers on them. A lot of people like to leave them. I'm kind of in the middle. I leave a few stickers on. If they're on the front, especially like I like garage sale stickers that say like 25 cents. I don't mind leaving those. But like I hate them on the spine. It's my least favorite thing ever. And so for a while doing this channel, I had a really great routine. I would come home after a day of shopping, and before I would even film the video, I would sit down, take the stickers off, I would file these on my spreadsheet like you just watched me do, and that would be that. But somewhere along the way, we really started stepping things up, really getting into it, and I started bringing home too many video games every day to really make that a part of my daily routine. So at this point, I probably have about 500 video games that need the stickers removed, which means I've got some work to do. But we're not going to do sticker removal today. That would be like watching paint dry. I'm probably just going to have to, we're going to have to like live stream it one of these days. Just do a 5-hour live stream where we, I don't know, remove stickers and do what else, Patrick? Eat tacos? Make tacos while removing stickers?
Stuffed burritos in our faces.
Stuffed burritos in our faces. Good choice. Who wants to watch me and Patrick stuff burritos in their faces? Hopefully nobody. That would be somehow worse than watching paint dry. Alright, this is all GameCube. And I'm almost to 100 GameCube games, I guess. Because 50 and 50. I want that whole GameCube collection so bad. It just seems so far away. And honestly, I guess in ratio, the PlayStation 2 one, the full collection of the PlayStation 2 is just as far as away. But I bring in so many PlayStation 2 games. I think I'm just to 400 today, which is wild. Wii, I'm up there with Wii as well. Look at all those poor PlayStation 2 games mixed in with the Wii games. This is what I'm talking about. I don't like disorganization, which is really the whole goal with today's video, is to get this stuff better organized, but it's not going to happen without more room. It's just not. More room has always been my problem. Even before collecting video games, this was a workshop, and there was not enough room in here for all the tools. Why do I keep buying these? I don't even know what to do with them. I've almost filled up a whole one of these shelves with PlayStation 1 games. Still not quite there. I almost have a whole singular row of Dreamcast now. That's kind of weird because I've had next to none. These Super Nintendo cartridges, I have not found a great way yet to display them. Because actually down here on the bottom of this shelf, I would love to have about 100 of these just to display all my Super Nintendo games on, but that's full, so I've got all my other loose ones just over here on the shelf. That's how I get down right there. I just drink straight from the 2-liter, baby. No cup needed.
Fresca, the only flavored soda, lemon, lime stuff from the ever.
But I don't think I'm doing as bad as it looks like. Because look, this bookcase right here and this one right here, they don't have as many shelves as this one. This case right here is the perfect formulation for regular sized video games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shelves, and it's perfect. And then you pretty much don't waste any space. It wastes a little bit of headroom up here on the top one, but there's not a lot you can do about that, specifically because this metal shelf is anchored. It's permanent, so that it provides strength to the structure. It does the integrity of the structure, I guess. So once the rest of these bookcases have that many shelves, it'll get a lot closer to at least displaying how many games I have right now. But obviously, we're what, 4 or 5 months into this collecting endeavor, into this YouTube experiment that is my channel, and we filled up this many. So when a year passes, I don't know if I'll have to throw away my desk or if we'll have to really move out some of this workspace over here and just replace it with shelves. I don't know. I'm not making any promises. I'm not really making any plans because who knows exactly what's going to happen. We need more shelves. Really, I should just go dumpster diving and bring back some plywood or something. I don't know. But we need more shelves for sure. Wear your safety glasses, people. They are $15 a piece, and I need a lot of them. I need like 10 of them. So I'm not spending $150 on them right now. But we are going to go up front and see if there's anything like this on clearance before we start piling these in our cart. I really did not expect for that to pan out. They don't really often have anything quite like that in the discount section, but I do just secretly hope all the time that one of these days I will walk to the clearance section and there'll be like 50 slightly damaged shelves for Billy bookcases, and I'll finally be able to just buy a huge stock of them and not have to worry about it for a little while. But that is not happening today, so we're gonna buy a couple. And I also found a table that I'm gonna buy, so we'll leave it here with some goodies. Got to make sure they have the hardware in them, or we'll be screwed. 3. So we couldn't resist. We had to stop by Goodwill. I haven't been to one since I've been home, so we gotta go to at least one. Nothing but Halo in the lockbox. It's sealed. Tenchu, Wrath of Heaven. Probably gonna have to buy that. I am so warped from the travel that I didn't know what day of the week it was. And it's Saturday today as I'm shooting this, so it's half off day, which means I'm getting those games half off, and it means we probably need to go to another Goodwill at least, even though we didn't plan on doing so. But let's go to one more. One more Goodwill. We're not really likely to find much. I mean, we were lucky to find the games we did at the other Goodwill, because it being so late on a half off Saturday, they're usually wiped clean. But one more, I swear, that's all. Unless you want to go to more.
Yeah.
A lot of sports. Farming simulator, cool. What'd you find?
It's a little Cherokee jeans.
In the electronics, except for a really cheap looking Wiimote. Check it. I've got 4 shelves that come with the hardware, and it was about $60, which sucks. And I've complained about this on the channel so much because my yellow shelves in the background that everyone likes, these are IKEA shelves, and it's $15 a replacement shelf, which means after 4 of them, you might as well just buy a whole new shelf if they're on sale. Sometimes they'll be on sale for $60. Sometimes you go to IKEA and those Billy bookcases are $85, and that really sucks because they're just not worth it to me. I'll just wait till I find them at the thrift store. But I got something else while I was there. I bought a table. It's just a little white table. I bought it pretty much because I need a workspace to do workshop things on. Just a little bit of space that's not my gaming desk over here. The question is, should I paint it yellow? Does that need to be yellow, or should I just leave it white? I think I'm going to leave it white for now because it's not really going to go over here in the game room. But I've got a lot more questions about this thing. It has these risers for evening out the desk, and I'm kind of curious as to whether or not some casters that I have sitting around will actually go in them. Hold on. These might actually be the same size. These casters are off. These casters are actually off of my Razcogs, my IKEA rolly carts. This is an IKEA hack. That's awesome. So yeah, I'll be putting this little table on wheels so that it's modular and I can move it around my workshop. Very happy about that. I have so many extras of these wheels laying around because, as you saw my tool carts earlier, they're all on wheels, and I like to be able to move stuff around. But here's the thing. Between the Goodwills and IKEA and eating dinner, we were out way too late. So actually painting these shelves and continuing to put them in the bookcases, as well as putting this table together, that's not gonna happen tonight. I'll continue today's project in tomorrow's episode, and we'll do some more reconfiguring and better organize all these games over here. So I'm gonna leave you with that, but let's talk about the video games I just bought. It's always nice when you stumble into a Goodwill and it's half off Saturday. I mean, if I'd have went earlier, I'd have probably got some better stuff. That they were definitely cleaned out. There was just some stuff nobody wanted. But I got some good quality stuff that I'm happy to have, like Indianapolis 500 Legends. Very nice. Tenchu, Wrath of Heaven. I don't know if I already had it or not. I probably do already have this, but it's a Tenchu game, and I paid like $1 for it. A sealed copy of NCAA 2K3. What? I love picking up the sports titles when they're sealed because I'm never going to play them. And I don't know, one of these days I feel like if I really have a complete collection like an Xbox and I still have the money to spend, it would be kind of fun to just replace nonsense games with sealed copies if they're still cheap. And then Jeep Thrills. These goofy Wii titles are just funny to me. Everybody had one, I guess. But that's it. That's what I got today. This is what I did today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a bit of a wandering one, but that's alright. There's things to be done, and we did them. But also, before you go, guys, go check out the merch store, TindoStore.com. We got some cool stuff. We'll be adding some new stuff soon. Yeah, we've been selling some t-shirts and some hoodies. It's going well. So go check it out if you haven't been over there already. Also, before you go join our Discord. The Discord is popping more than ever. Lots of people over there sharing their game finds, etc., etc. I'm very happy about the Discord, and I wish you were over there too. And also, before you go, guys, here on YouTube, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that in the future, when I post a video like this, you'll get a notification. You come back and hang out with us then. And until then, guys, peace out.